The FIFA World Cup final is the biggest match in football. It is where legends are made, dreams come true, and history is written forever. Over the last century, football fans have witnessed incredible finals filled with drama, controversy, heartbreak, and unforgettable moments. Today, we're counting down the 10 greatest FIFA World Cup finals of all time. From miracle victories to the greatest final ever played, let's begin. The 1990 World Cup final was not the most beautiful match, but it was one of the most intense. Argentina entered the match as defending champions, while West Germany was determined to avenge its defeat from 4 years earlier. Both teams battled fiercely in a tense tactical contest. The deadlock was finally broken by a late penalty, giving Germany a 1-0 victory. It wasn't a classic for goals, but it was a final filled with pressure and determination. Italy entered the 1982 World Cup with very little expectation. However, they transformed into an unstoppable force during the knockout stages. In the final, Italy faced West Germany and produced a memorable performance. 3 goals secured a famous 3-1 victory. It completed one of the greatest tournament turnarounds in football history. The 2018 final was one of the most entertaining modern World Cup finals. Croatia became the smallest nation in decades to reach the final. France arrived with a squad full of world-class talent. The match delivered goals, drama, and constant action. France eventually won 4-2 to lift their second World Cup trophy. For the first time in World Cup history, the final was decided by a penalty shootout. Brazil and Italy could not be separated after 120 minutes. The tension inside the stadium was unbearable. The shootout produced one of football's most unforgettable moments. Brazil became world champions after a dramatic night in Pasadena. Argentina hosted the World Cup in 1978 and carried enormous expectations. The final against the Netherlands was intense and emotional. After a dramatic battle, Argentina secured victory in extra time. The nation celebrated its first-ever World Cup title. It remains one of the most important moments in Argentine football history. Known as the Miracle of Bern, this final shocked the football world. Hungary entered the match unbeaten for years and was considered nearly unstoppable. When Hungary quickly took a 2-goal lead, everyone expected the match to be over. Instead, West Germany produced one of the greatest comebacks in football history. The underdogs won 3-2 and created a sporting miracle. The 1966 World Cup final remains one of the most controversial matches ever played. England and West Germany were locked in a fierce battle. Extra time produced one of football's most debated moments when a shot struck the crossbar and bounced near the goal line. The goal was awarded, and the controversy continues to this day. England eventually won 4-2 and claimed their first and only World Cup title. Many football historians consider Brazil's 1970 team the greatest ever assembled. The final against Italy showcased football at its absolute best. Brazil played with creativity, confidence, and joy. Their famous 4th goal remains one of the greatest team goals in football history. The 4-1 victory secured Brazil's 3rd World Cup title and cemented their legendary status. The 1986 final featured one of football's greatest heroes. Diego Maradona had carried Argentina throughout the tournament. The final was dramatic from start to finish. Argentina built a comfortable lead before Germany fought back to equalize. Just when extra time seemed inevitable, Argentina produced one final moment of brilliance. The winning goal secured a 3-2 victory and one of the greatest World Cup triumphs ever. Taking the number 1 spot is the FIFA World Cup final of 2022. Many fans and experts consider it the greatest final ever played. Argentina dominated much of the match and appeared destined for victory. Then France produced an incredible comeback. The game exploded into life with goals, drama, and non-stop excitement. Extra time delivered even more unforgettable moments. Both teams refused to surrender. The final eventually went to penalties, where Argentina emerged victorious. It was a match that had everything: world-class goals, historic performances, heartbreak, redemption, and a perfect ending to one of football's greatest stories. The FIFA World Cup final represents the ultimate test in football. Every player dreams of playing in one. Only a few ever get the chance. From the miracle of Bern to the unforgettable drama of 2022, these finals remind us why the World Cup is the greatest tournament on earth. But now it's your turn. Which World Cup final do you think deserves the #1 spot? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more football history and World Cup stories. Thanks for watching.